let me show you the side profile. It's because there's two types on the side. This is the actual mount, all right? And it kind of grips onto it. So you do have to screw this underneath your desk or a table that you have. The batteries to begin with, the keys, and the manual, and the screwdriver, because you are going to need the screwdriver, and a cloth, because the cloth is for actually for your fingerprints, because this three-way settings that you have. All right, let me show you. So you have your LCD screen here identifying you, and also if it's miscalculated, it's not the correct person, it'll show up in here. Now there's a fingerprint reader. There's 4 buttons. All right, so you could create your combination code. Now in order to open this too, also there is a key. You could also through 3 ways. So there's 3 ways of connecting this thing: through a code, through your fingerprint, or through a key. There's a place that you have to set up the batteries. This does run on batteries if you want to use the code or your fingerprint. Now, the battery case, I removed it. That's what they give you the screwdriver for you to, is to place the batteries underneath the back. There's a key, and the key is to actually open it manually. In case you don't want to use the system, but you have access to open it, it's clearly is going to show you how exactly the weapon's going to fit. Now, unfortunately, I can't show you any real guns in here, but pretty much it's a 9mm or maybe a 45 you could fit in here. All right, no revolvers. It's only going to be like, you know, a Glock if you have a Glock. Now, if you want to customize your fit, you can do that. This foam is removable and you could cut it. If you guys notice, the key is one of them, all right? That's simple. Underneath, when you open it up, all right, there's a reset button on the top. So in order to get this set up, it's going to be a 6-digit code that you have to do, all right? You have to hold down the button for 1 inside, and then you push the number 1, all right? So in number 1, and now we're going to do our code. So it's 1 2 3 4 1 2. So we just created 6-digit code, all right? We closed it up, all right? Now we're going to reopen this, all right? So to open it, I just gave you guys a code: 1 2 3 4 1 2. It opens up. But if it didn't open up, because I'm holding it, so it's, again, let me show you guys. 1 2 3 4 1 2. Opens up. Very simple. Light comes on, if you guys can see the light. All right, for the actual fingerprint, you're gonna have to press and hold 3 times the actual finger that you wanna actually read, all right? This cannot be dusty. So just make sure I'm doing it incorrectly right now. So let me see if I could register my finger. There it is. So you have to exactly do it the same way. You might have issues like I do, but just make sure that this is always clean. Now, I like that they give you the keys as a backup to open this thing up. Works very great, easy to install. I hope you guys enjoy the video.